This week, we're going to highlight the historical price volatility associated with the USDA August crop report. We're also going to take a look at updated crop progress and condition ratings here in the U.S. We're also going to take a look at the updated weather trends as we move into that critical pod set and pod fill time period here in August. We're going to wrap things up looking at long-term trends in November bean futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We moved in the month of August here, and that means it's time for the first survey-based estimate of U.S. soybean yields from the USDA. Let's take a look at the historical price volatility associated with the release of that report. Now, this report will come out Monday, August 12th at 11 a.m. Central Time. What this slide shows is the change in November soybean futures on the day that that report is released. A lot of variability over the last 10 years, both to the downside and to the upside. Here's the critical message. With the report coming up, we strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your risk management positions in place prior to the release of the report, again, on Monday, August 12th. Let's now take a look at crop condition ratings here. We saw an improvement, a 1% improvement to 68% good to excellent in the latest week. Notice last year at this time we were only at 54%. Most of the improvement was east of the Mississippi River. We did see slight decline in those western areas that have been a bit warmer and drier recently. Let's take a look at the history of the crop condition index here. This crop condition index for 2024 has now moved above where it was in 2018. So for the first week in August, there's only been 1 year of the last 8 years that we've seen the crop condition index for early August above where it is today. Of course, that's one reason why the soybean market has been under a lot of selling pressure. Let's now turn our attention to crop progress here. We're looking at setting pods as we enter that first week in August. We're looking at approaching 60% here as we begin soybeans. The pod filling stage is right around the corner here. Over the next 2 weeks, soybean setting pods increase another 24%. So by the middle of August, we'll be around 85% of the beans will be setting pods. And of course, now we'll be looking then at filling pods during that last 2 weeks of August, moving in that first half of September. Of course, that'll be a critical time to monitor weather trends in terms of soybean yields. Let's take a look at the latest forecast. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. Now, starting out this week looking at a proxy for subsoil moisture here, moisture the last 30 days. Notice again in that western belt, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, as well as North Dakota, more sprinkled into that red area, which means dry to very dry. As you move further east toward the Mississippi River and east of that, notice it's been wetter across Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and more normal across Ohio. Let's now take a look at the short-term forecast. We're looking here at a change in temperatures. Very cool here starting for the next 7 days. We're looking at highs in the 70s and 80s across that light blue area and lows in the 50s and 60s. So that is going to be more conducive to crop development. Now let's take a look at moisture. We're looking here stretching from Wednesday of this week into Monday of next week. Most of the rainfall forecast is in that western area, highlighted in green, 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. As we move further east, not much rainfall into that crop report on Monday. What about next week, further into next week, August 13th to the 15th? Some rainfall there across Missouri, parts of eastern Kansas, maybe into that southwest part of Iowa. So that will be something to monitor moving forward. Let's take a look at cumulative precipitation over the next 2 weeks. Now, the next 2 weeks, you can see how heart of the Corn Belt, if you will, the heart of the Midwest, is going to be slightly dry. That's across Iowa, Illinois, parts of southeast Minnesota, northern Missouri, and stretching into that western part of the eastern Corn Belt. All together, though, as you move further west, more normal precip as you move out into some of those drier areas that we highlighted earlier. So that's, again, been pressuring the market. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November bean futures. On November beans, as we tape here on Tuesday, are hovering near $10.30 a bushel. Notice the volatility between the first week in August and that crop insurance price period of October. Still a lot of potential for volatility both to the upside and to the downside. That's why we strongly encourage you to continue to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. And coming this Monday, August 12th, will be a big day. We encourage you to join our ATI Pro Media team shortly before 11 a.m. Central Time for a quick review of the USDA monthly supply demand report, and again, those first survey-based yield estimates of corn, and then we'll follow that up at 1:30 with a deep dive discussion and analysis of the report. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.